What's up, guys? Here's our video for Thursday, single dumbbell, single kettlebell track. A reminder that the warm-up is posted in a separate link at the top of today's page. Let's take a look at your strength. This is a repeated piece from last week. I really loved the focus on skill and control. So we're gonna be rehashing it this week with a goal of improvement. So we're gonna be doing 6 rounds. Each round is gonna consist of you doing 60 seconds of box pistols, then directly followed by 30 seconds in a teapot hold. We'll take a short break and then we'll start a new round. You're gonna be alternating sides at each round. So the first round will be entirely on the right, and then the second round will be entirely on the left. We're gonna go through until we've done 3 rounds on each side. Let's take a look at your box pistols. So the box pistol, the goal is control and to really learn to utilize the one leg that's working to move your body weight, all right? So I'm gonna be sitting down to an object back behind me. Ideally, it's about kneecap height. I'm gonna be controlling myself down very slowly. Notice I use my arms out in front of me for counterbalance. I'm really working to sit down as softly as I possibly can. And then from here, I'm not rocking. My goal is to give my weight to this leg and then to push through my entire foot to stand up. Okay? Slow and controlled, sitting back, full foot planted. Okay? No rock, give my weight to the leg and stand up. All right? We're gonna move in that fashion for 60 seconds. It's not about quantity, it's more about quality during that time period. Then we're gonna go into a 30-second teapot. A reminder of what that teapot looks like. This can be loaded or unloaded. If you load this, you're gonna hold your dumbbell or kettlebell out in front. So I'm here, softly bent knee. The back leg is gonna begin to raise, okay? Here's position 1. The lower I go, the more difficult this becomes. A little bit harder, a little bit harder, a little bit harder, with the main emphasis on keeping your armpits down and tucked to keep that flat and neutral back, that I'm never letting my back reach and round, all right? So we want you to hold for 30 seconds, emphasizing that hinge-based position. The hips are traveling back, shoulders are traveling forward, all right? And we're working on our balance and using that single leg to really control our body weight, all right? Let's take a look at today's workout. All right, today's workout is a 15-minute AMRAP. Before we go into the movements, let's talk about the stimulus and the focus. So this is meant to be a long aerobic style piece. 15 minutes, that's a long AMRAP, all right? So we're expecting a constant, steady, and smooth pace from start to finish. There's no sprinting, there's no ups and downs. You wanna set the tone right from the beginning, smooth, steady, constant. The movements here are meant to be light in terms of load and difficulty so that you can hopefully move through with very minimal breaks, holding that constant steady pace, all right? So let's take a look at our movements. We have 60 soccer style taps. The soccer style taps are gonna put an object out in front of you. That object will likely be your dumbbell or your kettlebell, all right? And all I'm gonna do is lightly shift my weight back and forth, tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The impact here is up to you. If jumping's not your thing, then you can simply step and keep the impact much lighter. This is meant to mimic jump rope, so you guys are welcome to jump rope here, all right? I'm encouraging singles because of the aerobic nature of the workout. We wanna keep it smooth and steady, not jack the heart rate up with double unders. So we're looking at somewhere between 60 to 80 single unders with the jump rope. If you just wanna work some doubles, you're welcome to throw in 40 to 50 doubles right there. We have 30 single arm deadlifts as our second movement, all right? So the goal with the single arm deadlifts is to partition these where you're balanced on both sides, all right? So that could mean doing 15 plus 15, or that could mean doing sets of 5, whatever you feel like sets you up for good, constant, steady movement. So the single leg deadlift, I'm gonna establish a slightly wider stance than I would on the barbell. Since I'm doing single arm with a dumbbell or kettle in between, I'm gonna tap in between 1, tap in between my stance 2. Okay. From this side angle, I'm sinking back, I'm tapping right inside my shoelaces. So I would go at 5 reps on my right, and then switching over, 5 reps on my left, until I accumulate my 30 repetitions. Now I could do 15-15, right? If I have a kettlebell, exact same thing, no difference. I'm gonna set up, slightly wider stance with my feet, tapping in between, really working on that hinge base position from start to finish. We have 30 two-step shuttles. Love this movement. All right, this is gonna be our kind of plyometric movement for this workout. Remember, the overall theme here, we're not being so much explosive as working on constant movement. So I'm gonna be in an athletic position. I'm gonna take just 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is about the pace that I would be working with. I'm dropping and touch the line if capable. My goal is to stay steady and breathe and to keep moving, all right? Don't worry about touching the line if that fires up your low back, especially after the deadlifts. It could be this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Smooth, steady, constant. Our last is 15 ground overhead. So we're giving you a choice right here. Okay? You're gonna take your dumbbell, kettlebell, you're gonna take it to the ground and then to the overhead position in any way you like, all right? So I'm gonna give you some options here. This could be a single arm clean and jerk, coming from the ground to the overhead. This could be a snatch. This can be a double arm, okay, clean and jerk or snatch. So I'm holding in the middle. I'm going all the way up, overhead this way, or like a snatch. I can grab it like so. Ground to overhead. If you have a kettlebell, you have the same choices here, all right? So I'm gonna be going maybe a clean and jerk. I may be doing a snatch from the floor. I may be grabbing it with 2 hands and bringing it up overhead this way. Your choice on how you go ground to overhead, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. Strong, steady, constant approach, all right? You guys get after it. Let us know how you do. See ya.